Hi there, and welcome to this M-Audio tutorial. I'm Riley, and in this video, we'll be walking through the steps for setting up your M-Audio M-Track Duo or Solo audio interface for use with Akai MPC Beats. Let's get started by registering your M-Track. Open your web browser and navigate to m-audio.com. In the top right corner, hover over Account, then click Create Account to get started. Enter your name and email address and a password, then click Create Account. You can then enter your email and password to log in on the next screen. Next, click Register Product. Open the Product drop-down menu and select either M-Track Duo or M-Track Solo. Flip over your M-Track to find your serial number right underneath the barcode. The serial will begin with 21 in parentheses. Enter it exactly as it appears. Lastly, enter the date on which you purchased your M-Track, then hit Register My Product. Now that your device is registered, you'll be redirected to your M-Audio account page. Scroll down to MPC Beats and simply click the download link for your computer's operating system. Once the download finishes, on a Mac, double-click the zip file and open the installation file in the folder it creates. Follow the prompts, read and agree to the terms and conditions, then sit back and let the installer work its magic. If you're using a Windows computer, double-click the zip file to find the installer. Click and drag the installer to your desktop or other desired location. This is an important step because the installer can't run while it's still in the zip file. Then, simply open the setup wizard, complete the prompts, wait for the program to finish installing, then restart your PC to complete the installation. Additionally, on Windows computers, you'll need to download the M-Track Windows driver for your operating system to recognize your device. Head back to your M-Audio account page in your web browser and click My Products on the left side. On the My Products page, you'll find the M-Track Solo and Duo drivers section right underneath your M-Track's registration info. Click Windows Driver. This driver works with both the M-Track Duo and Solo. Scroll down to the bottom of the page and click Download Now. Next, simply double-click the installation file. Once again, complete the prompts and accept the license agreement. Your driver is now installed on your PC and is ready to be used with your M-Track. Now, before we open MPC Beats, let's get your M-Track plugged in. Insert your provided USB cable into both the M-Track and a USB port on your computer. The signal clip lights should briefly flash green when the device is connected. While we're at it, plug in any desired monitor output into the back, or a headphones output into the front. Finally, plug your microphone or instrument cable into input 1 on the front of the unit. At last, the moment we've been waiting for. Navigate to your Applications folder and double-click MPC Beats. When MPC Beats opens, you'll be prompted to start a new project from scratch, or select from a variety of pre-made project templates. I myself used the basic template when I was learning how to use MPC Beats, so let's start with that one. In the upper left corner, click the MPC Beats menu, then Preferences. To make sure MPC Beats is using our M-Track Duo or Solo as our input and output device, change the input and output settings by clicking the drop-down menus and selecting USB audio codec for both. If you're using Windows, set the audio device type to ASIO. This ensures that MPC Beats will use the M-Track driver you just installed to link your M-Track to the software. The sample rate and audio buffer size settings control the overall audio quality and rate of data transfer between your device and computer. These settings will be set automatically based on the technical capabilities of your device and computer, so you won't usually need to change them. However, if you experience noise, popping, clicking, or other unwanted sound while recording, setting the buffer size to a higher setting might help. Next, let's check our microphone input. In the upper left corner, click the Track View icon to view the MIDI and audio tracks in the project. You'll see a track called Vocal. This is the one we'll use to record. Click on the track, then navigate to the Audio Input section to the left. As you can see, MPC Beats defaults to stereo inputs. If the input is left on a stereo setting, the audio from your M-Track will only register in the left channel. To avoid this, click the drop-down menu, hover over Mono, and select Input 1. Click on the track and ensure the Record Arm button is illuminated red. Give your mic a test while turning up the input knob on Input 1 on your M-Track, and keep your eye on the track's VU meter in the lower left corner.
Check, check, check. Check 1, 2. Microphone check. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a mic check.
Now that your level is set, click the Record button in the toolbar. Then, when you're ready, press play.
This is a mic test in MPC Beats.
Click the Stop button when you're done recording. One of my favorite parts of producing music is using effects to add flavor to recordings. Let's find out how to add effect inserts in MPC Beats. On the left side of the screen, you'll see two sections for inserts. The one on the left is for your selected track, while the one on the right is for your main output track. Click one of the empty inserts and take your pick of the 80+ effects that come standard with MPC Beats. I'm a huge fan of delays, so I'm adding an instance of air delay to this track. Click on your new insert to adjust any effect settings manually, or pick a preset from the drop-down menu for quick application. Press play to hear your track with its new effects applied.
This is a mic test in MPC Beats.
Sounds pretty cool for a mic check, huh? When you're ready to export your project as an audio file, head to the upper left of your screen and click File, Export, as Audio Mixdown. Here, you can customize the settings for your mixdown, including start and end times, audio output source, file format, bit depth, and sample rate. In most cases, an MP3 or WAV file with default project settings will do just fine. Once you've selected your settings, click Export and choose a location in your computer to save the audio file. Give it a name and click Save to finish exporting. If you really want to explore MPC Beats' full scope of music production power, I highly recommend using an external MIDI device. Any device with MIDI capability can be used with MPC Beats. As you can see here, I have an M-Audio Oxygen Pro Mini MIDI keyboard, which provides a more hands-on approach for controlling MPC Beats when recording and sequencing. To set up your MIDI device, open the MPC Beats Preferences menu in the top left, then select MIDI/Sync. Many common devices, including the Oxygen Pro Mini, have MIDI mappings built into MPC Beats. It can be as simple as plug and play. If you don't have a MIDI controller, don't worry, it's really easy to create your own loops and sequences manually. In the top left, once again, click on Track View, and right below it, make sure the Inspector view is set to MIDI. Since we're using the basic template, multiple virtual instrument tracks are already in the project. Select one of these MIDI tracks, and click the pencil tool to begin drawing notes. Use the play button or spacebar to hear your sequence back in real time while editing. While external hardware isn't required to use MPC Beats, it certainly lends a more intuitive, performance-based experience than that of a keyboard and mouse alone. Now that you're armed with the basics, I hope you're excited to make some audio magic with your M-Track Duo or Solo with MPC Beats. Check out the links in the description for more M-Audio resources and support. Thanks so much for watching this M-Audio tutorial. Happy recording!